Talking about the Titans here. The Titans!
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! It is gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball!
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with Eric, Chaos Chris, Dalt, and Ballpark Tommy. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
Dude. What the fuck is this team? This team is actually pathetic. And I know they're going to blame it on just, not having enough time to come back from Cleveland last night to Philly and them just shitting the fucking bed. But just offense is terrible. They can't hit off of the Cardinals starting pitching. They can't hit against lefties in general. Rob Thomson, it looks like a fucking buffoon. Like he draws names out of a hat to make lineups every night. I don't understand why you don't play Bryson Stott after him just being absolutely incredible in leadoff. Sosa doesn't look like a natural second baseman. I can keep going, dude. Like, I have so many things that I just want to shit talk on tonight because you think this team is digging themselves out of a hole. And it's like it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They just can't ever seem to get shit together and finally, show that they're a competent baseball team. I mean, there was so many things tonight that really just irritated me. And again, this was a very obtainable win. And it seems like every loss lately is just a pathetic, stupid loss.
Yeah, this team drives me to fucking drink. It's really gotten bad at this point. I mean, every single time they go out there against a lefty, they just can't hit him. Tonight, it was Matthew Liberatore or whatever. Fine pitcher. But they can't get runners home. They had, I believe, 9 hits tonight, which is fine. That's a decent amount of hits. You should score a lot more than 2 runs with 9 hits. It's every night they just not bringing people home. One night the pitching's great. One night the hitting's great. We need to mesh a little bit here. The Cardinals aren't that good of a team. You shouldn't be able to have to worry about them too much. And then you're going to sit one of your hottest players in Bryson Stott. He's been so good over these last 2 weeks. Last month. And they sit him because, they're playing a lefty. But then instantly put in Brandon Marsh in the fucking lineup as soon as the lefty's out of there. Like, why do we keep doing this? Keep these hot players playing. Keep the shit like Brandon Marsh on the bench. It's just so beyond annoying right now. This team needs some type of kick in the ass right now.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, when this lineup came out, I looked at it and I saw Weston Wilson in the lineup. And I was like, oh, shit, he still plays for this team? Like, I did not expect Weston Wilson to be in this lineup today. Again, I mean, I get that guys need a day off, but like you're saying, to kind of piggyback off of you, to have Stott, who again is one of your hottest hitters, sit is just ridiculous. I can't comprehend what Rob's thought process is most of the time with this team. And I'm going to say this. I do think that this loss at the end of the day is another one of those classic just Rob Thomson losses, because if he actually built a competent lineup, they would have won. But getting into some bright things, I guess some good things about this team. Cristopher Sánchez actually didn't look too bad tonight. Looking at his stat line, I'll bring it up here. He went 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, let up 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks, had 8 strikeouts. So it's not like he was bad in the strikeout department. Let up 1 home run, which really to me was just a Mickey Mouse home run, just the way it came off the bat. It looked like it wasn't getting out, but it barely did. ERA 2.91. Overall, I don't think he was terrible. I don't think he was bad by any means. Anytime that your starting pitcher can come in and only let up 2 runs is great. I've seen this pitching let up 3 runs and they still win. But again, this offense just can't hit off of Libator. They can't. He just absolutely owns us.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sanchez was fine tonight. Sanchez pitched well enough for you to win this ball game. That's all you can ask for. When you go 6 innings, only give up 2 runs, you should win the ball game. Sanchez pitched well enough to win tonight, and the bats just did not pick him up whatsoever. And it seems to be a theme with a lot of these pitchers, and they lose their confidence, and it winds up being a shit show.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Sorry, I see you're tagging me and stuff on a TikTok.
Yeah, my bad.
Popping up on my phone. So, again, this offense needs to really figure out how to hit against lefties. I mean, I'm going to pull up this stat real quick. Let me see if I can find it. So the Phillies catchers right now, before this game, I'm going to share this. Before this game, Phillies catchers were 2 for 37 against left-handed pitchers this season. Just absolutely terrible. Just can't make a lineup for jack shit. Like I said here, I mean, this team really needs to learn how to hit lefties. Rob is also brain dead with his lineup and pitch hit decisions as usual. They just can't hit lefties. I mean, tonight, looking at the lineup, I know you said you wanted to kind of get into it. They had 9 hits. Most of them came after Libator was out. So really, I mean, they're like 5 for whatever many pitches. But having 5 hits so far in the season, as far as we are, against left-handed pitchers is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And like you said, putting in guys after Libator comes out and them just shitting the bed. I mean, Marsh can't hit for shit. It really depends on the night. Either he's hot or he's cold. They put in Max Kepler, who didn't really do anything. They put in Stott, who, again, really didn't do anything. So, again, like, I just can't comprehend Rob Thomson's thought process when it comes to pinch hitting. I can't understand his thought process when it comes to lineups. I can't understand his thought process when it comes to bullpen, because Matt Strahm looked terrible tonight. So, overall, again, just a Rob Thomson loss.
I mean, it's just lack of execution again, too. Like, just not saying that Johan Rojas or Stott would have done anything in there better, but, like, just let him play. Like, those 2 guys are guys that should be in every single fucking night, because you're not sure if Schwarber's going to be here next year. You're not sure what's going to happen with Castellanos. You're not sure what's going to happen with Realmuto. You're not sure what's going to happen with Bohm. Stott and Rojas are going to be here. Let them continue to develop. Stop taking them out of the lineup, especially Stott against left-handers. Stott can hit left-handers fine. It's just he doesn't ever get the shot to, because they put him on the bench every single time there's a left-handed pitcher. Let him go out there and try to hit. There's no sense in throwing shit out there. And not that Sosa's shit, but you have a shot at having an all-star second baseman in Bryson Stott. Let him develop.
Yeah, I agree with you. But talking about batting, I know you wanted to do things a little bit differently and only talk about the notable hitters. So who do you have that's notable tonight, Chris?
I mean, to me, like, I think Alec Bohm starting to hit is really, really encouraging. He was 2 for 4 tonight. His average is up to 255, which still isn't great, but considering is it 120 a couple weeks ago, 130, something like that a couple weeks ago, he is really, really starting to turn it on. Castellanos, Realmuto both had 2 hits as well. Schwarber continues his streak. He had a hit. But yeah, I mean, and a notable on the other side of that is Harper was 0 for 3 again tonight. Who is like, I felt like he was finally starting to crack out of it after that home run, and he's still just like, it's scary. It's starting to scare me a little bit with Bryce Harper. He's gotta get it together.
I mean, I agree with you, but can we bring up one thing? And I see Dalt spamming the comments here, but can we bring up one notable guy? I think you kind of said it. Kyle Schwarber, 47 games. He is very close to Mike Smith's record. Mike Smith has, I believe, 53-game record of on-base streak. So he's getting there. He's really close. Do I think he's going to break the all-time record? Yeah. Fuck no.
That's a long way.
That's a long way because it's
what was it? 83 games, 81 games,
83 games by
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams in 1949. So like I was talking to my friend earlier and we were talking about this and he's like, let me guess, the guy who holds the record is some no-name guy nobody knows anymore in like the early 1900s. And I was like, yeah, it's Ted Williams, 1949, 83 games. I don't think that he's going to break the all-time record. I would be more so impressed if he can break at least 50. If he can break 50, I will be absolutely impressed. I think he's going to have it. I think if some games need to come down to the wire, he's going to do it because lately a couple games have where it's coming down to the 9th inning and he's hitting a single. I mean, even tonight he hit a bloop. Like he hit a bloop into the outfield and still it extends the streak. But if the Phillies lose and Kyle Schwarber has a streak going, I'm leaving with something, Chris. I'm leaving with something. No, but good for him. I mean, it's a cool streak. Like I said, I want to see it break 50.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see that too. It's not like a huge deal for me, but you know, I don't think it's as big as like the hitting streaks. Like I think Rollins had 43 games or something as a hitting streak, which is still one of the most in Major League history. But it's still cool to see him get on base at this clip. And he finally broke Odubel Herrera's record the other night, which you know that's really big, beating an Odubel Herrera record. So 50 would be cool. What if we do get to 60 or 65? That's when it really starts to get, for me, like more legit. I don't know who's got second all time, but I mean, 83 just seems like it's such a long, long stretch.
Looking up now. That's the all-time on-base record, MLB. So it's Tim Anderson, but I can't find Ted Williams. I can't find who's second though. Ruth. It's Babe Ruth.
Okay.
So it's Ted Williams, then Babe Ruth, then John McGraw. Then it keeps going on from there. So
who's the like in the 2000s who's got the most?
It doesn't say here. I can pull it up so you can see. Wikipedia doesn't have all the years and stuff.
Let's see.
So it's Ted Williams, then Babe, John McGraw. It doesn't.
These are Frank Thomas might have been in the 2000s.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Down a little bit further. I think that was about. What is this? This is on base percentage, isn't it? This isn't even.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
whatever. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys know tomorrow. But
We'll let you know tomorrow when he doesn't get the record and then he strikes out or something.
So,
Or they're going to play a 6-inning game and he's going to have 2 at-bats. Get rained out.
Getting into the next topic, Alec Bohm, dude. I know we've kind of already talked about it, so this will just be a short little segment, but went 2 for 4 tonight. I mean, he's looked like he's been a little bit better since the beginning of the season. I do think that he's surging, like Dolt said. I think he's starting to finally come into his own and put himself on base for people to score runs. But I will say this, even though he is heating up, the people around him are not helping him, if that makes sense. I mean, I think, and Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably going to say the most stupidest thing here. Does he get moved back up? Like, he keeps getting on base, but nobody's there to drive him in. Do you move him back up so that way people can drive him in?
I don't know. I kind of say don't fuck with him right now. Like, let him keep doing this. It does suck that he's not getting drove in, but I think maybe for the long-term confidence-wise, if he can continue to hit like this, then like he's got to be a little bit more hot than he is right now. I mean, he's been good, but I wouldn't say he's on absolute fire yet where he's, driving in a bunch of runs or anything like that. It'll come. I wouldn't mess with that top of the lineup too much right now because I think it's been relatively good over his last few weeks. The one that's interesting is maybe you move Harper down a little bit. Sounds crazy to say, but he's struggling big time. So maybe you flip-flop them for a week and see if it jumps Harper. If Harper starts hitting well, obviously, like you move him back up right away. And Bohm is like, whatever. But maybe, but I'm not ready to press that button yet.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Because he was what? The third hole hitter, right? It used to be Turner, then Harper, then Bohm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, man, like like Dalton said here, I mean, Bryce Harper shaved his head, but it's not working for him today. He has a buzz cut now. If you guys didn't see, shaved both sides of his head, has like the weirdest looking mohawk. Took a book out of Nick Baldiani's playbook. I don't know if it's going to work. I mean, Harper went 0 for 3, so maybe we'll see. I mean, hopefully he hits tomorrow. He's just not impressive. And again, I feel like tonight's case was just a case of him wanting to play hero, his ego really getting in the way. I don't think it was you. I think it was Gavin the other night kind of brought up a good point. But Bryce Harper's just known fame since he was, 14, 15? I mean, he's known nothing but being in the spotlight, being the showman, being the guy who leads his team to victory. So I can get his mentality, but I need him to kind of come back down to earth, really look at where pitches are being pitched in the zone and take some walks. Because, again, I've said this so many times on the show. If this guy, or really the entire team, takes some walks, I guarantee you they're scoring at least 1 to 2 runs per game if they can take some walks.
I mean, that is the positive thing tonight. He did walk once. So, I mean, I guess he's still got a 350 on base percentage. It's not awful, but it's just like he's not the guy. He's not the guy that we're paying him to be. He's not the guy that he's been. And it's just he's not really driving in runs either. I mean, it felt like there's been some opportunities for him, and he's just fallen flat. I mean, it's pretty sad when a guy like Edmundo Sosa's got a higher slugging percentage than him. It's just that's sad.
Right. I mean, I completely agree with you. But getting into our last topic before we kick it over to Fratty for Fratty's Corner, Rob Thomson, dude. I've kind of said my piece with this, but I'm going to leave it at this. This just feels like a Rob Thomson loss. I really do think that Stott and even Kepler really should have been in this lineup tonight. I don't think Weston Wilson should have played. I don't think Sosa should have played. Sosa had a really easy double play, but instead threw the ball over Bryce Harper's head, scored a run. I don't know. Like, Sosa made up for it and tied the game, but I don't think that Sosa should have been in the game. Chris, I know you had said during that Rojas throw to Turner to try to get the runner, you said Stott would have made that tag. I don't know. Like, I feel like the runner was kind of in there. You're probably going to disagree with me.
It still would have been Turner's play no matter what. But Stott is a very good. It sounds really weird, but he's a very good tagger. Like, he's got a quick tag. He tags at the right part of the body. I just feel like it was a slow swipe on that. Now, it's something minor, but I mean, did they give up a run after that? I think I completely forget, but there's some aspects here with Rob where it's like, okay, yeah, you want to get these guys on the bench playing some, so they're not absolutely ice cold when you need them. But I hate the whole lefty thing, sitting Stott against lefties. Like, if you want to give him a day off, fine. But it didn't feel like a day off when you play him after the lefty's out of the game. That's not a day off. That's you're avoiding lefties again. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Especially with how good he's been in the leadoff spot. And Turner was not good in that leadoff spot tonight. So I don't like it, but we'll see what happens.
I don't like it either. I think Rob really needs to find his leadoff guy. I still think it's Stott, and stick with it. But that's really all we have for you guys from Chris and I tonight. Phillies lose 3-2. Looking at probable pitchers for tomorrow before we kick it over to Friday's corner. Tomorrow, I believe, is Jesus. Yeah, it's Jesus Luzardo against Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray, right-handed pitcher, 4-1, 3.5 ERA with 47 strikeouts for the Cardinals. For the Phillies, it's Luzardo, left-handed pitcher, 3-0 on the season, 2.11 ERA with 51 strikeouts. It should be a really, really good pitching matchup tomorrow. I am fully expecting Jesus Luzardo to go out there and deal. And I expect us to hopefully score some more runs off of Sonny Gray. But with that, it's time to kick it over to our boy, Fratty.
Yo, Fratty, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Fratty's Corner. It's Fratty's Corner.
What's up, guys? Friday here on this Monday night. Not the way I wanted to start off the homestand. Phillies, of course, lost to the Cardinals 3-2. Offense was ice cold. The pitching was, for the most part, good. Sanchez pitched well, but it just offense was one of those games that we had earlier in the season where our offense would just not score many runs and have to put pressure on the pitching, and that's why we lost this game. And we've lost so many games like that this season, where our offense would just stall out. And I'll say this: I think we were just having. I think for some odd reason, when we come off of road trips lately, or come off of traveling from somewhere, we seem like we go ice cold on offense. This happened when we got from Tampa to getting to Cleveland the other day at 3 a.m. And then the Sunday night game against Cleveland, we probably didn't get to Philly till like the very early next morning. So just think about it. The Phillies seem like they don't do well when they don't have a ton of time to actually rest in the same city, which is last couple times, which is pretty weird. So I think that's what kind of factors in offensively. I think the Phillies just get tired when they come back to a city for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. I mean, it's only the first game of the homestand. It's only the first game of the series. I mean, think about it. Tomorrow is actually going to be 70. It's going to be 69 tomorrow. It's going to be in the 60s tomorrow. The weather's going to be cooler. It's going to feel like October baseball. I'll be there, of course, tomorrow. Rain or shine with Santa if he comes around. So, I mean, maybe tomorrow. I think there's no way the Phillies lose tomorrow. I mean, if I'm going to be there and Santa's going to be there and it's going to be raining, something weird's going to go down tomorrow. I'll tell you that. Something weird is going down tomorrow. I won't say what it is because, I want to just be surprised at what's going to happen, even in the rain. So, but that's pretty much all I have to say tonight. Keeping it a little bit short because, got a long next couple of days since I'm going to, I think I'm going Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, mute.
I'm always on mute, dude. I'm always on mute in the background. But we appreciate you coming on, Fratty, as always. Always appreciate your take and your input. But as always, this has been Fratty's Corner.
Yo, Fratty, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Fratty's Corner. It's Fratty's Corner.
You guys are still here? We got nothing left for you.
The Vikings!
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! And it's gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball!
It's out of here! The Phillies lead it!
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.